All right, welcome back. Talking about the Penguins come home and take on a very good Arizona team, a young team that's doing well. Penguins right now in 7th out of 8 teams. Andrew, I want to ask you about their power play. 0 for 37. You said it's the longest streak ever in their history. How does this happen with all these Hall of Famers on it, and what has to be done to change it?
Well, what needs to be done is I think they need new people on it, because clearly what you're doing with what you have is not working. And I think that Mike Sullivan's been reluctant to do that. I think he feels, because he has a loyalty to these guys because he won Stanley Cups with them, that he owes it to them to let them figure it out. Jason, you covered this team.
Yep.
I think that there's a bond between Sullivan, Malkin, and Crosby because of the battles that they won together. And if he came into this situation...
Well, they're not a better team by removing their stars from the power play. They're just not.
Not even temporarily?
No. No.
Well, if they're not doing what they're supposed to do,
Jason,
how long do you
change what they're doing?
How do you do that when they're reluctant to do it?
Shoot the darn thing.
But we said that. Haven't we said that? Haven't we said that?
Shoot the darn thing.
So do you get like...
I'm going to keep
Jason,
going.
He says that after every
Right,
game.
should they just hire a fan from the stands to scream at them
Great.
from the bench?
I have a better idea than that, Malsey. Better idea than that.
Well,
no.
I'm all ears.
Phil Kessel. It's completely
Hey,
insane.
if Flacco could come back,
I
why couldn't
understand.
Phil Kessel? I mean,
I want somebody who can pull the trigger on the power play. That's what they need.
Well, then you are taking somebody off that he's won with.
Okay, all right.
Right?
My issue with those guys, Andrew, way too deferential. And it's been that way forever. It's either too deferential or too interested in being too fancy. It is the most simplistic solution, but you know what? It's a good one. Just shoot the darn thing.
Don't you think there's a problem that's clearly Sullivan's message and it doesn't get through to those guys?
Potentially, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't even think it's potentially. I think they know, because they're all friends and they've succeeded together. When he says it, they go, "Okay, coach," and then they don't do it. I think they should hire Matt Canada to run the power play. He hates passing. So
right.
I mean, there's your answer. I mean, seriously, I'm of the opinion you do take them, like, one of your guys off that power play at least. If the problem is everyone's too deferential, then somebody gets punished for it. Until such time as they all say, okay, fine, you actually took Evgeny Malkin off the power play, whoever it would be.
You know something? I liked what Jason said off the air. I mean, it's a huge bomb, but they did this in years that they won the Stanley Cup, especially the 90s, Bob. Why not shop Gensel? Oh. I mean, it would absolutely be, you want to talk about wake-up calls to get people's attention?
It would be.
Yep.
I mean, he doesn't have a contract beyond this year.
Well, and the thing
I would do something to rattle.
And he's not one of the true core guys, but he's the next guy out in that orbit.
He's also a favorite of Sidney Crosby's on that line.
Okay,
they have been their best line. I understand you have to do something. Dubas at some point is going to have to do something. What would it be?
They got exactly what this weekend in Florida, Bob. They got exactly what they should have seen. Patrick Hornquist, feting Hornquist and seeing what he did for those Cup teams. I covered them. That's the presence they need.
Do you think the previous GM would trade Gensel?
Yes.
In this situation?
Yes.
I think he would.
He might package a first-round pick just for fun.
I think they need something like that right now.
Jack Johnson to run the power play.
If this lingers, absolutely. We got to go to break here. When we come back, Shohei Ohtani. They showed him the money. He's got a lot of it. We'll talk about what it means to baseball next.